Hi there, this is our cervical and lumbar fulcrum exercise. This is what we call spinal molding, and as the name implies, what we're doing here is we're actually trying to mold the spine. We're going to reshape the ligaments particularly with this. The benefit of this is generally it's going to help people sleep better, it's going to help eliminate pain, and it's going to make the rest of the correction go a little bit easier and a little bit faster. So for most people, the idea here is we're going to work on the ligaments. We're going to soften them up a little bit first before they'll stretch. So people are going to do a little bit of a warm-up, simply stretching front to back and side to side. And then it feels really good. And some twisting. And it's going to take anywhere from 10 to 25 repetitions to really warm up all the way. And Sylvia's going to come in here and demonstrate. We'll just go ahead and do those warm-ups for us, Sylvia. So stretching front to back. Okay, and again, it's anywhere from 10 to 25. And then let's add a side-to-side movement. Okay, you can see how she's letting the head and neck move as well. She's really getting the spine to start softening. And then we'll do the twists. Okay, and she's looking with the head, and then the whole body is moving along with it. There are 3 more of these warm-up exercises that we can add, and that simply is the side bending, but with the arms in a up position, or I should say middle position, all the way up position, kind of the dance party position, hands up high, and then it's that same thing. And then the last one is to actually rest the hands on the head, so you get a little bit of extra stretch in the neck as you're doing these. Once you're warmed up, we're going to use these fulcrums. And this is what the fulcrums look like. So this one's the stage 2. We're going to get to that in a moment. The ones we're going to begin with is the low back support and the cervical dorsal or neck fulcrum. The neck fulcrum has a notch to lay on. So Sylvia, when you do this, the goal is going to be 20 minutes every night. You warm up first so that the ligaments become nice and pliable, and then you're going to lay back on these and let them cool down in that new position. Okay? So why don't you go ahead and come on back here, and I'll show you exact positioning for them. This one's going to be in the small of the back, and this one's going to be in the lower portion of the neck, and then I'll make the adjustments once you lay back. Okay, the things we're looking for, this fulcrum, I'm going to lift you up just a touch, is going to go as low in the neck as you can get it. If I put my hands between the fulcrum and your shoulders and I can't get my fingers in there, we're in a good position. The shoulders just drop in. You'll notice that the slant is always pointed away so that your head always gets a little bit of a stretch as you're laying there. For the lower fulcrum, what we want to see is that bump should be at the bottom, that last rib, the bottom of the rib cage. So this is actually not looking bad at all. It's going to be 20 minutes. As you can tolerate it. So the first night or two, you may not handle 20 minutes. It might only be 5 or 10 minutes. Whatever it is, it's totally okay. The goal being 20 minutes. If those first couple of times you can't get to 20 minutes, just pull the fulcrums out, but stay laying down for the whole 20 so that your ligaments cool down without having to deal with gravity again. Okay? Once you can handle 20 full minutes on this one and you say, no problem, I've got it, then it's time to make the switch to the bigger one. And it's going to simply replace the small one. So use your legs here and lift up for me. And I'm just going to make the switch. Come on down. And it's going to be in the exact same spot, the base of the ribs. You'll notice it's significantly bigger.
Yes.
Okay? When you start on this one, you will not generally handle 20 minutes. Okay. Whatever you can tolerate is totally okay. As you continue to progress with it, you get to say 7 or 8 minutes, whatever you handle, you go, man, that's starting to get sore. Pull it out. Put this guy back in so that you can finish your whole 20 minutes.
Perfect.
Okay? Eventually, we'll get to the whole 20 minutes on that, and then this one goes into either your favorite chair or your car seat or your seat at work, wherever you need the most support for where you're sitting the longest. Any questions for me?
The position of my legs and knees.
Yes, position of the legs and knees is always going to be up. And the other one that I get asked about is, does he do this on the bed or on the floor? I'm going to recommend you do this on the bed. Okay. Even if you have a soft bed, because people say, well, but my bed is soft. It's okay. The fulcrums were designed to handle the give of the bed. If you do it on the floor, it'll be a little bit more sore and it'll take you longer to get used to it.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds perfect.
Perfect. Thanks.